Hello, good day. My name is Ogunlana Ebenezer. I'm a biochemist, specialization biochemical toxicology, drug metabolism. I'm here today to talk about and probably just shed light on the issues around orthodox Trado-therapy perspectives towards Trado-therapy and or herbal medicine, as you would like to call it. A number of times I've heard people in the orthodox sphere talk about the reason why people should run away from herbal therapies, and sometimes I chuckle when I hear some comments. I know that sometimes it's not impossible to bring in emotions and biases, sentiments into analysis. But today I need to take people through just some analysis and make a few things clear to us. It would interest us to know that a number of orthodox medicine or drugs have been extracted from herbal origins. In fact, the convention for quite a number of orthodox drugs is that they are extracts from herbs, from plants, and from substances, extracted from plant origins. Osmum gratissimum is commonly known as scent leaf, and today it has over 6 drugs that have been taken out of it. And one of the simple things I tell people is, if 6 drugs that have been shown, validated to take care of 6 different ailments came from one plant source, it then means that provided we have the appropriate concentrations, that same plant can take care of 6 different ailments. I mean, it's just logical. It's just logical. That is one of the reasons why you would find that some plants would mediate in more than one ailment issues or more than one disease issues. Apart from that, there's a concept called oxidative stress. It's a technical thing, but I'll try and come down to the level of even the market woman. It's like having a house that produces waste and having a mechanism that takes away the waste. You now have a situation where the net waste available at any point in time in the house is a function of the rate at which the waste are produced against the rate at which the waste are evacuated. So the body is designed to generate, in the course of its own metabolism and the processing of other things that we put into it, species that are called reactive oxygen species or free radicals. At the same time, nature, knowing that those should be byproducts of metabolism, also created mechanisms for evacuating them. So we have what we call endogenous antioxidant enzymes, and we have mechanisms for removing reactive oxygen species and free radicals. Now, if the rate at which these species are produced outweighs the rate at which they are mopped up or removed, then we say that the cell is in a state of oxidative stress. This is the primary mechanism for cellular damage, is the primary mechanism by which you have tumorigenesis, that is the onset of tumors, and even sometimes metastasis of tumors where you say there is now carcinogenesis or cancer. Okay, so it means that if we have anything, any combination of things that has the capacity to nip oxidative stress in the body, we will be talking about something that has the capacity to prevent the cells from being destroyed or damaged. Now, interestingly, you could Google this, just put a Google search, the role of oxidative stress or diseases and oxidative stress, or role of oxidative stress in diseases. You will see that oxidative stress has been implicated in several diseases. In fact, if you do a Google image search, you will see simple diagrams showing you that oxidative stress is responsible for diseases in the eyes, diseases in the arm, diseases in the organs, and as a result, you could technically implicate oxidative stress in more than 80% of different manners of diseases. So if we nip that one thing, oxidative stress in the body, we will nip several diseases in the body. So the argument about one product being applicable in the management of many diseases is actually an argument that sits on a lot of ignorance. One product can manage many diseases. First of all, in a plant product, in the crude preparation of a plant, like I gave you the example of Osimum Gratissimum, where you have 6 different drugs already, more than 6, already being taken out of it. It meant in the crude, you still have a number of other active compounds that can mediate in other illnesses that may not even have been discovered. So in a crude preparation of a plant, maybe you make a water extract or you make an internal extract from a plant, you have many phytochemicals there. And each of these phytochemicals have the capacity to sometimes mediate and play therapeutic roles in the management of illnesses. So it's not just one. The mindset of orthodox medicine really is to take out a characterized phytochemical, that is the one they already know, take it out, purify it, and put it as a drug product. So their drugs by design are made to take care of one thing or at most 2 things at a time, depending on how the active ingredients are combined. But that is not the paradigm in tradotherapy or in alternative medicine. In alternative medicine, you are applying the crude extract directly as it is, and you have myriads of phytochemicals there. And interestingly, one other thing they do is that these phytochemicals also interplay to one helps the other to function better. So the concentration of one that you need is a lot reduced. That exactly is the science behind Ruzu products. Ruzu products are rich in antioxidant activity and they nip oxidative stress in the body. It's the reason why many times, many of their products mediate in many illnesses, sometimes at the same time.